Here for Wheeling Nailers head coach Derek Army after the 2-0 defeat against the Kalamazoo Wings. Derek, give us some of your thoughts about today's game.
I thought, unfortunately, I think we showed our legs. I thought we were pretty cooked, and I thought we had a good push in the first, and had some good opportunities. And that's a time where you have to come through out of the first, tied or up one, and then the power play has to produce, and specialty teams has to come through, and the PK did a good job, but the power play has to find a way. You get 4 power plays in a 30-second 5-on-3. It has to go in the net, and I think we had 2 shots. And so right there, it just killed any energy we had on the bench, and it was hard to recover from that, unfortunately. And we just have to find a way. We've come back, I think, I don't even know how many times we've come back from 2 goals this year, maybe 8. So it's possible, but we didn't quite have the gas that we've had in the past to make these comebacks.
And you mentioned the legs. Obviously, it seemed like there towards the back half of that game, there was nothing left in the tank. And that's hard. Sometimes the schedule doesn't do any favors.
No, I think, it's one of those that, sometimes you end up on the good end of a schedule. Sometimes you end up on the bad. And this was one where, they were here rested, waiting yesterday and waiting for us today. And then, we had Cincy waiting for us yesterday. We were able to win that one. That was great. And then, it just kind of eventually just catches up on you a lot of the moving parts. And, I just think it was one that you learn as a pro. You have to find a way. And unfortunately, we just kind of couldn't quite get out of our own way. Good
weekend overall, though. 4 out of 6 points. I think if you can do that almost every 3-3 weekend, you consider that a win. Oh, for sure. So it's, it's hard it's easy to be frustrated, but at the same time, you get 4 or 6 every weekend, get hosting home ice in the playoffs. And so for us, it's one that, yes, we want to win every division matchup, and we wish it was a better result. But looking back on the weekend, there was 2 really good efforts and 2 really good wins in there. And now for us, we just got to recover, turn the page, and kind of just throw away the footage on that one and get ready for Wednesday. Was there anything in particular you saw on those 4 straight power plays? Was it, as you already mentioned, the lack of shots, or is there any one gleaming thing that you think that stuck out?
Yeah, I think for us, we've I don't know the exact number, but I'd say over the last 7-8 games, our power play's got to be around 40-45%, and we've been really good. And we went from being maybe a little bit just cute to being aggressive, shot first, and I thought we got away from that a bit. Now they have a good kill, but we didn't we missed the net quite a bit on some of those chances. And you saw in the first, Manny missed one coming down. It might have hit a skate or something coming through, but there was a lot of chances we missed. And at least if you hit the net, you give yourself a chance to score or give yourself a chance on a rebound. And we didn't give ourselves a chance. And I think that's something that we can take away, though, as, hey, there's our recipe for success. Here is not the recipe. And so moving forward, it'll maybe just put some more emphasis for those guys.
What can you say about the play of your goaltender here this afternoon? Brad Barone, first game as a Nailer. Thought he played pretty good.
Yeah, I thought Bonesy was really good, especially for a guy who I don't think he skated. He skated last night in warm-ups, but hasn't taken shots in maybe 4 days. So you can see the battle level was there and the compete level was there, and that's what you want to see. So for us, as a staff, it was great to see him battle and give us a chance to win a hockey game. He made a couple big saves at the start of the third, too, to give us a chance and, hopefully swing in momentum for us. But, that's all you can ask, and both goaltenders did a good job this weekend.
How do you take any momentum from this weekend into a large home stand next week?
Yeah, for us, I think we have the same 4 teams again on the docket. It's like the ECHL didn't try to change the schedule, but so it'll just be, 2 really good games. We did things really well in those games. We have to keep that same focus and mentality on, that same concept of putting pucks in, being simple. It's got to stay the same exact thing moving forward. Now, on top of it, I think we got to do a good job getting our rest, and recovery has to be good because it is 3-3 into a 4-5. So this is a very tough stretch. It's not, even those 4 home games are, 4 and 5 is a tall task. So for us, we got to use this time to recover in the next 2 days and just be ready for the week.
Copy and paste remains undefeated. Thanks, Derek, for a couple minutes of your time.
Thanks, Isaac.